Excuse me. Is this how I get the wind down Wednesdays? I don't always have vanilla, but when I do, it comes straight from the beaver. I don't always have vanilla, but when I do, it comes straight from the beaver. I don't always have vanilla, but when I do,
Hey everybody! How is everybody doing this evening? You're making me hungry. What are you eating? Pretzels.
Pretzels. Yeah.
Dude, I'm hungry. I was nauseous when I got on the computer just a minute ago. I was like, ooh. But I'm okay.
Well, it's 2 a.m. for me.
Oh, it's 2 a.m.? Oh man. Yikes. That's late.
No, sorry.
Hello, Sia. Hello, guys. Hey, Passamaquoddy. Let me start from the top of my list. Passamaquoddy, Rebel, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing me out. Adventures with Outdoor Eagle. They are on a troll. They did email me, told me kind of who they are. So thank you so much for being with us. And yeah, hopefully you can be a Poop Troop member, 99 cents a month. Marshmallow Man, Jaden, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And yeah, not a whole lot of people in here tonight, but that's okay. Maybe I've talked about gardening too much. Maybe I am too much of a gardening channel. Hello, Gray Man. Links are out there. Oh man, I don't know. What's that? Who's that? Oh, okay. Hey, Glenn. Links out there if you want to come up. We're talking about gardening this weekend. So God, you're making me freaking hungry. But I didn't really have a hankering for anything, so I just didn't eat. I wasn't hungry, but I was hungry. I don't know. Anyway, hey Matt. Thank you guys for being poopers. I appreciate it. If you can be a Poop Troop member, please do. It is only 99 cents a month, and I would really appreciate that. It helps out my channel.
Hey, Joe.
He's a Jersey guy, huh? Well, we love the Jerseys. We talk in a Jersey accent all the time.
Well, when you're hungry and not hungry, it's always wanted you to go to the junk food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I was late. I was over there with Howie on his live stream. He did a random pop-up about half hour ago.
I saw that. I can't make everybody's live. If I did, I would drive myself crazy.
Yeah. Who? Howie, Food Forest Permaculture.
Food Forest Permaculture. Dude, I just had pizza over the weekend. I wanted some freaking tacos. Tacos, man. Yeah. Dude, I made a taco bake this week. and it was really good. It was like the Pillsbury dough, the crescent roll dough. You roll it out. You make your taco. I put like peppers and stuff in it. You put all that in the middle. You kind of weave it down the middle, like you cut it. You cut it so you can basically braid it.
Yeah, I saw the picture.
You can put cheese on it. So you put cheese on it before you braid it, and then you cook it for about 13 minutes. And it turned out really good. I had to make 2 of them because I had way too much taco meat. And it turned out really good. I gave some to my mom, and my husband ate the rest of it that evening. So it turned out to be good.
So it was beef or deer?
If you want to come up, you can. And I forgot that you have an issue with your Facebook. So let me send you an email. I didn't forget about you. What else? Okay, so I bought some seeds. My seeds came in. Woo, right. Thank you, Google. Woo. Do I have eyeballs? Whoa, that was bright. Holy crap.
You look like a ghost.
I already look like a ghost on a normal basis. So that's really bright. Wow. Okay, so I got some little funny story to tell you all here in a second. Let me hedgehog. Bitches. You go. Okay. Putting the link out there right now for you. And you're good to go. And boom. Sent. Okay, so I have Bear Truth. Thank you for coming in, honey. I appreciate you. We love you. Sorry I haven't been on I haven't been to the Friday nights because I've been so busy, and it's really hard for me to make it, but I'm going to try and make it this Friday if he invites me up. So I will be there. It's been hard for me to make everything, and I'm adjusting to my son's schedule because now he's going to school. Speaking of going to school, this is freaking hilarious. Oh yeah, you can ask me any question you would like. But this is funny, right? So the teacher comes to the house on Wednesdays, and she's like going over some stuff. We're asking me 101 questions to do an assessment for Fred. And she's like, I think she's just an airhead. Okay. I did not take this as malicious or in the form of Satan in itself. Okay. But she's like, so Freddie, she's like, can you say numbers? And then she's like, can you say 666? And I just looked at her.
No, we don't use that number around here.
She's an airhead, seriously, because she hurried up and adjusted that to like 667 or something like that. And she knew what she said it, But I was just like, what the hell? I was just like, that was freaking hilarious. What is up with the new rule changes? Okay, Bear Truth. Every time you post a video and you monetize it, there's a list of things. There's a whole checklist. Most of the time, I freaking ignore it because I don't ever do anything bad. Okay? I'm not over the top or anything like that. So I ignored that checklist. But it has come to my attention, and YouTube sent me an updated rules just a couple days ago. And by the way, I think it's February 24th. They're going to start monetizing shorts.
Oh.
Right? And not only are they monetizing shorts, but you have to update your monetization. You have to agree to their terms. Okay? And you have to do that by June. If you don't, then you will no longer be monetized or be a partner with YouTube anymore. So, yes, with that comes a bunch of baloney, and you have to agree to it. So, I'm just starting this early. There's no smoking on panel, and I'm sorry because I know Bob loves to smoke, and honestly, I don't really care. I don't smoke. And
really?
if you have sense, just seeing Bob smoke is not going to make you want to smoke. Okay. But I have to follow YouTube's guidelines and rules on that. But they allow you to drink.
I thought it was a
And
joke.
they probably allow you to vape too.
Yes. But, oh, sorry, Laura, I hit it, but it still didn't let you up. There we go. But so those are the rules coming, and I'm just adjusting accordingly before they actually take place. I don't want to get in trouble. By the way, there is a rule, and I kind of ignore it. There is a rule that if you swear within the first 10 or 15 minutes of your live stream, they can take you down.
Yeah.
That is on their checklist.
Yeah. And it's been 5 minutes, and they're expanding that to 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. So that's going to suck for me. I've been swearing since like first grade. So it's hard for me. But I have to learn how
you got 3 more. You got 3 more minutes, then you can swear.
Okay.
What do they?
So no
What do they
swearing
call a
within the
swear
first
word?
15 minutes, okay, Rebel? But yeah, so okay, last question. So I'm not monetized. The YouTube will not let me up on here, correct? No, you can come up on panel.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's just my discretion. So if I allow you to come up on my panel and you swear within the first 15 minutes and you start smoking up a storm, then they could demonetize me, take my channel down, all of that stuff. So I just have to be careful and all of that stuff. Believe me, it sucks because, well, y'all know me. You know me by now. So it's hard, but we have to get over it and continue to push forward if we still want to talk to each other and be cool with each other and still continue with the channel. No. What I mean is if for myself, if I personally am not monetized, well, yeah, they'll still let you run your show.
Yeah.
The thing is that they'll still let you run your show. The thing is that I have advertisers on mine that I get paid for.
Yeah.
So if by any chance an advertiser sees my show and it's something that doesn't click with their advertisement, they can tell YouTube, and YouTube can take me down. And that's the same with radio. That's the like the exact same thing with radio. So it's just, but if you're not monetized, I mean, unless you're really making that goal to get monetized and that's something that you really want to do, I advise you to follow those rules. But if you don't give a shit, if you don't care,
Look, you made it. You made it by 1 minute.
if you don't care, then what does it matter? They'll just take down your channel. You can start another Gmail and you can start over again.
I just got your notification.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But that's what's going on in my neck of the woods and with YouTube. And they will start paying you for shorts, which is really cool. They set something up to 50% or something like that. So I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, for the most part, we just got to watch our P's and Q's. I don't want to get down. I'm not a big channel, so they're looking at me. But
if they're gonna pay you on shorts, that means they're gonna put advertisement on shorts too.
They're already putting advertisement on my
Yeah, they already
shorts.
are doing that.
which is so dumb because it's a short. It's like 30 seconds. What are you going to do with that?
1 minute tops.
Yeah.
Well, I've gotten the little banners across in my on showing up on them. Click to stop all ads and those other type things, or get the coupons. That one keeps coming up. But
My short that I made day before yesterday hit 900 and some views, but because of the problem they're having with the view counter, it went as I kept checking it because it was like giving me the fireworks and I was all excited. I'm got more views than usual. Dropped right down to 47 views, with 63 likes. So they're having an issue right now with their counter again. The bean counter is going at negative numbers.
Well, that's good to know because it says my hours are down. And I'm like, how is that? I go live 3 days a week.
Yeah, they have
almost over an hour, and my hours should not be down.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I'm a little confused by that.
They're having an issue platform wide. So I have 47 views now on it instead of 947, but I have 63 likes.
Yeah. So
yeah. They are the left hand is that is trying to screw everybody over. It's not a problem. It's they're in there playing games with the Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, the bean counter is like negative numbers. It's more profitable for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because they're all, I bet people that were watching that video because it was doing so well, they were throwing ads on it and they were collecting money on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did a little test and it's the same video I put on Facebook.
Hey, Moon.
They got 4,500 views in the first 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I just don't want to lose my channel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I've just been real strict. I'm going to be real strict, and I'm sorry. I just don't want to lose this because I worked really, really hard, and I don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, it was interesting what happened in the last couple of days. Gray Man got monetized. Camp Patton is monetized. They were both doing. Let's see if I can look at my thing here. Okay, yeah. So got monetized on the 4th. The 5th on Gray Man, I got 246. And then on the 6th, it dropped down to 43 cents, 77 cents, 43 cents, and they haven't given the last several days.
Oh, wow.
Same thing happened over on Camp Patton.
To me too.
It was up high and it nosedived to below $1.
Mm-hmm.
So that is so. And I went back and I looked back at what the tracking on it, because I track every day and I enter it into a spreadsheet, so I know what I'm doing, what I'm getting stuff. They've been knocking $1 off every day. And they wait until about 10 to 12 days, and then they knock it off, hoping you're not going to notice.
Yeah. I've been getting the same thing on my channel.
So I got some seeds. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What difference does it make? Because when you notice, like I do, I've noticed that they're paying me half what they were paying me 6 months ago for the same time views, but you have no place to complain.
Yeah.
You have no contact person.
You can message them directly.
As soon as they made
But
it
you don't know that they get it.
Oh,
They
yeah,
don't
that's true.
respond.
so that everybody could get the money, it started going really bad. You know what I mean? It's like before then.
I don't know. It's just weird. What kind of seeds? Back to the seeds. Sorry.
It's okay.
Seeds.
Okay, so I got some seeds today, and I've been holding on to them from the week, but I just wanted to go over what I got so far, and I did look to make sure that I wasn't overbuying, because I do that a lot, and so I usually make everything else is from community. Yes, and that's another thing I wanted to go over. I'm looking for members. My membership has dropped dramatically. I don't know why. I was at 90 members and now I'm at 56. So I don't know, and it's 99 cents a month. It's not like I'm asking for $100 a month or
Yeah.
$50 a month. So I don't know what's going on there. But I am looking for members. So if you want to be a member of Whyde Family Farm in the Poop Troop, please do join. Like I said, it is only 99 cents a month. So with that being said, I got seeds. Yeah, you can ask about anything in the side chat. I will answer you honestly, because I really have nothing to hide. So go ahead and ask. I don't care. So I got my seeds from Baker Creek, And I'm really excited. And I kind of went crazy with flowers this year. And I know it's not survival food, but I really just wanted to have a garden full of beautiful flowers this year. So I bought these really cool sunflowers. They're called short stuff.
Oh, nice.
They are super short sunflowers with a big old head on them. So I can't wait to plant those in the garden this year. I had a kind of a theme. So I was going to plant this black snapdragons. They're called Black Prince. So I was going to plant these snapdragons, and then I was going to plant these bright pink zinnias with them.
Oh.
So I have kind of a design this year and how I'm going to plant, and I love thinking about that and how it's going to look. So I'm hoping, I get these started, and I'll have some like really cool flowers this year. Hunting and stuff with J&J. Thank you for coming in. I haven't seen you around, so thank you. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Then I bought my pound of peas from Johnny's Seeds. So if you guys haven't looked and you are interested more in survival foods that are going to grow, go to Johnny's. They have tons of different hybrid stuff that is perfect for your garden. And you read the descriptions to make sure that is right for you. And then plant accordingly, and it will pop up for you. I mean, it's not like Bloomberg said, you just throw some seeds in the ground and they grow. It's not like that.
Nope.
But they will grow. They will grow. Oh, okay. Thank you, Garden State Gardener, for sharing me out. I appreciate you. And I know you're a great member and you do stuff like that. So I really appreciate you for doing that. Thank you.
Courtney, what was the name of those sunflowers?
Short stuff.
Short stuff?
Yeah. And it's really cool because when you have short sunflowers like that, then like the hummingbirds come in and they're like face level.
Yeah.
Like when you come in the garden, they're like right there. So it draws them in and you have like a beautiful view versus like something that's 12 foot in the air or, something like that. But the sunflowers really draw them in. Hello, Homestead Aquarius. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Shawnee Shav.
Hello, everybody.
If anyone knows more, hold on. I didn't read it. Hold on. What did you say? Did you say anything about it? Oh, Hoga, you erased it, I think. I'm not worried about trolls. Really, if somebody wants to troll me that bad, I mean, come on. What losers?
What? Watch time. Watch time.
Yeah. Like, seriously? I'm a freaking gardener. What is there to troll? I don't get it, and I think it's stupid. So, whatever. Okay, so I got my pound of peas, and I got my flowers. I didn't get all. I have some flower seeds that I have had forever that I'm going to plant. I was going to plant this broadleaf sage because I want to make my own smudge sticks.
Yeah.
That's what I had in mind, but I didn't get it because, and that's another question I have. Maybe somebody can answer it for me. I have this, where is it? Salvia, and it's sage, right? It's called Blue Monday Sage, and it gets a really pretty purple flower on it. Can I use that for smudging?
I don't know.
Or do you have to use broadleaf sage?
Traditionally, they use the white sage out west, but we don't have that here, so they use the regular sage just common garden sage here.
So maybe I should get some broadleaf sage.
Yeah, I have not heard of anybody using salvia, and I have been active visiting the powwow circuit around here.
Interesting.
So for the Native Americans that live in my area, they just use they sell it all the time.
They
here.
just use regular. Okay. So what I will have to do is just buy some, and I'd love to make my own smudge sticks and stuff like that. I've seen them mixed with lavender and all different kinds of cool stuff. So we'll see. Okay, where was I? I completely got off track. Okay, so I got these seeds, and it was my accident. They're called Grand Marshal. They're an F1 hybrid. However, they're a determinate tomato. I have never in my life planted a determinate tomato.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
I can't wait now. Like
What is determinate?
They don't last very long.
They don't last very long, and they only grow so much.
Yeah, they bloom once, they get their fruit, and that's it. Where like regular tomatoes that we plant, I could get them all summer long.
Mm-hmm.
But this is going to be interesting.
Didn't you get like stars or jet stars or something like that they weren't organic. You got some kind of tomato last year.
Yes, they weren't organic. They weren't heirloom. They are oh God.
But they were indeterminate? No.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were indeterminate. I'm getting determinate and indeterminate confused.
Yeah, it's so easy.
But yeah. I planted. Now I can't think of it right now, but I will. Yeah, but anyway, they were really awesome tomatoes, and they literally had lasted me all summer long, and they didn't. Grandiro, thank you, King Booba. I can never remember the stupid name. I need to post it right here, like on my computer. God. But yeah, so okay, determinate and indeterminate. Indeterminate can last clear up until the frost. Determinate plants they only bloom one time and get fruit one time, and then they're done. Whereas indeterminate, and by the way, that's the same with potatoes. You can buy determinate and indeterminate. So make sure you know what you're buying. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm going to try these out. Maybe I'll have a row, like maybe this will work out. Maybe I can plant a row of these and then plant beans or something afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It might work out. I might end up getting more out of my garden by planting these and not having my entire garden taken up by tomatoes that are all summer. But really, that saved my butt last year because those grandiros, they didn't stop until the frost. Even like after the frost, I still had tomatoes. Like the ducks are out there eating them. So they were really strong-willed.
Hey, Barry.
So, yes.
Hey, Raven.
Hello, Barry.
And Robert.
Okay, so put these away. And then today, I got my stuff from M.I. Gardner. By the way, I was hoping Bob would come here. I have a card for him through M.I. Gardner where he can get 10% off. So I wanted to give him that code because he was considering buying plants, and I wanted to do that for him because I love Bob. So,
all right. He's got a garden this year. Yay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, I went kind of crazy on plants because I already have every M.I. Gardner thing that you get one of these in your package, and on the back is just like a code where you can get 10% off your order for your
I have a few of them.
Yeah, they're awesome. But anyway, this year I went kind of crazy flower wise, so I know it's not survival food, but it helps everything to look so pretty, and that's what I like. So I went sunflower crazy, and I love them because, one, they bring in the bees, right? And two, I like hummingbirds and stuff. So last year I noticed I didn't have my hummingbird feeders up, but I did notice that me planting all these beautiful like petunias and snapdragons and sunflowers, I had way more hummingbirds than I ever had. Mm-hmm. And that is so exciting. I was so excited by that. So I bought sunflowers this year. So this is my M.I. Gardner. This is called Evening Sun Sunflower. I think that's
nice.
going to look so pretty
Yes.
with all the black snapdragons. I bought cellulosa, and I can't wait to plant this because I'm also planting decorative kale that'll hopefully last clear until the fall. So the cellulosa with the decorative kale, I think will look so cute.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just like really fuzzy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm excited about planting that. Also,
Is that the one that's like bunny ears, like bunny tails?
yeah,
Little
really
bunny.
fuzzy. It's exciting. And my gardener messed up. They gave me 3 packets of these, and I only ordered 2. But this is chocolate cherry sunflowers.
Oh, cute.
I can't wait. Like, I'm so excited. So, I got 3 packets of those. I bought, obviously, the dwarf sunflowers. I love the dwarf ones, and they're so small, and they're so cute. And if you ever make an arrangement, usually if you see an arrangement out, they're usually the small sunflowers, and yeah, I love that. So I got the dwarf ones, the chocolate cherry, this autumn beauty, which is it's so different. I've never seen sunflowers like this before, so I can't wait to plant these. And the seeds look different too. They're like black. They don't look like normal sunflower seeds. So yeah, chocolate cherry. Yeah, they're beautiful. And so obviously I have the evening sun as well, and I showed you a picture of that. So, but those are my seeds that I got. That's the seed haul. And
Are they like the black oil sunflower seeds that you buy for like your birds?
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, so cool. I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait to start planting. And yeah, but I do have vegetables and stuff I'm obviously going to plant. I do have like 5,000 carrot seeds that I need to do something with. So I have seeds. I just bought a bunch of flowers this year because that makes me happy. Are you going to harvest sunflower seeds?
Courtney.
No, I am not. However, I'll give them, I have 50 chickens. So my chickens, my ducks, or my turkeys will eat them in some way, shape, or form.
Especially during the winter. It's so good for them.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, sunflowers have selenium in it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're familiar with selenium, it helps with the production over the winter because they don't get the sunlight that they need.
Yep.
So the selenium kind of makes up for that.
Well, Courtney, I just placed an order because I have those short ones.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Yeah, I grabbed 4 other things as well.
Oh, there you go. See? And my gardener's getting business from me today.
Yeah.
Those will look good in front of your house where you put that new concrete.
Yeah.
Now, I ordered the short stuff sunflowers. I ordered cucumbers, early fortune cucumber dar, and mammoth melting sugar snow peas.
I have so many seeds. I'm sure not all of them are good anymore, but I can't. I'm not allowed to order any because I have a box like this big of seeds.
Yeah, I have 50 chickens, 6 turkeys, and 6 ducks. Well, actually, I got 6 Muscovies and 2 khaki Campbells. So I have 8 ducks. But the khaki Campbells don't mingle with the Muscovies because, the Muscovies are better than them. So.
The Muscovies aren't really ducks anyway. They're geese.
Yeah.
They have an extra chromosome. They're not really a duck.
No, they aren't. They're more of like a goose.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's funny?
They're so cute though, and yours are beautiful.
Yeah.
Mine are black and white. I've never seen a Muscovy like that ever. They look like cows.
Me tofu.
But they've got that iridescence. The black isn't just black. It's got that iridescence.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Gardner Josh. Thanks for coming in. Hey, old school. Oh my gosh. Old ways. Losing my mind.
All we had to do was talk about geese, and there's Josh.
I love Indian runner ducks. I love runner ducks.
Yeah, they're
They
cute.
are hilarious, and it reminds me of the movie Babe.
Mm-hmm.
So I love them. However, I don't want one. I was going to get 15 of them. Okay, so I don't live too far from a hatchery, Meyer, hatchery,
Mm-hmm.
and I was gonna get, cause when you order them from there, you have to order like 20 at a time. Well, what the heck am I gonna do with 20 runner ducks? Like, I'm not gonna eat duck, like, you know. So anyway, I didn't get them because I was gonna split the order with somebody. But they have so many runner ducks that you can choose from. I was gonna get, I can't remember what color it was. It was like midnight black or something.
Yeah,
They're so cool.
they are cute. And I love how, you know, how ducks run in formation almost.
Yeah.
Like they fly. You know, how they run like together and this like, woo.
They're so goofy.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. It's funny. How do you think,
Hey,
why
Sherry.
do I think you are on the Indian Runner Duck Council and are making money every time somebody buys one? Oh, no turducken. No turducken for me. Actually, every time I think of John Madden eating a turducken, it kind of makes me sick to my stomach.
Never had a
Oh, thank
turducken.
you.
Boom,
Thank
boom, boom. Okay, so Homestead Aquarius picked the one up. Old Ways Gardening picked one up. Shawnee picked one up. Moon picked one up. And David Gray picked one up.
Thank you so much, Garden State Gardener. I really, really needed that. So thank you. Courtney, what would you recommend for egg production in the backyard and backyard chicken? Well, definitely don't get a Polish. If you really don't care about what the chicken looks like, I would suggest Barred Rock, Rhode Island Red, Isa Brown, those ones. They produce, and I think even the Isa Browns, they do it in like 6 months.
Yeah.
They're like really quick. So if you don't want a fancy chicken and you're not really into it, then I would highly suggest the ones that are bred to produce, which would be the Barred Rocks and those kind of things. Hey, Quebec, thanks for coming in, honey. But yeah, so
I'm going to add Buff Orpington. They may not be the best egg layers, but they are the best backyard chicken.
yeah, I love Orpingtons in general. If you don't want a chicken that's nasty, I highly suggest an Orpington. They have Personality Plus. They come in all different colors. I have like 20 lavender Orpingtons, and I have 2 males. And Valentino is a lavender Orpington, and he is Personality Plus. You could pick him up. I can even touch him on his comb. He has these big eyes. He's adorable, and I love him. So, yeah. And I saved him
When it comes to the gate to say hi whenever you go out there. It's like a puppy.
nice.
Oh, they're here. Oh, they're here. And he goes to the gate.
Thanks, Quebec, for coming in. I appreciate it. You're so
All right,
nice.
you just picked up 5 more here.
Oh, cool.
Holo Tofu. Gardner Josh picked one up. Outdoors with Adventures Outdoor Eagle picked one up. Purple Tea Bear and Matt J
Oh,
picked
cool.
up some.
Thank you so much, Garden State Gardener, for
Now that was me.
thank you.
Now,
I
something
really
I've noticed. Something I've noticed. Now, all of you guys that picked one up, when it comes time, renew it on your own. You got a month for free. Renew it on your own.
Yeah, and
That's
it's not like my membership. I'm not asking a whole lot. 99 cents a month. You get me. You get me. You get my group. You get my membership lives.
You get the whole poop troop.
You get the whole food troop.
You get
And
the
we're fine.
poops for free.
The Garden State Gardener said the poop parade.
Yeah. Courtney.
I prefer the term poopery.
Free. I have some of that.
By the way, I got some for Christmas, so it's sitting on my shelf above my toilet. Do you know what that is?
But you have to spray it in the toilet before you go.
Yes, it has to be used before you go. Yes, I
Do you
got
know
some for
what
Christmas.
Poopy is,
2 years ago.
Yosi?
No.
Okay. It is a spray that you spray before you go to the bathroom.
You spray it in the toilet. You spray it in the toilet bowl,
Oil-based spray.
and it's an oil-based spray, so it makes an oil coating on top of the water, so that everything that goes under the water can't release vapor up.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
And true, poop troop fashion. We talk about poop.
There you
Sorry.
Well,
I said that.
I
I
think-
said it.
I think it's a lot cheaper to light a match.
Yeah, but not as safe. This is safe.
Yeah, if I light a match in there, my poopery is going to be a pooper boom.
go. Depends on what you like the smell of. A match or, flower.
Lavender.
Anyway, somebody mentioned Valentino being a stud muffin. Yes, and it's so funny because Hendo calls him, what does he call him? I can't remember. A pimp or something. And it cracks me up because Valentino he's like,
He's the pimp. Yeah.
he's the bomb.
Pimp daddy.
So
I think it's more like a gigolo than a pimp.
Gigolo or something. I can't
Yeah.
remember what he calls him, but it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, because a pimp sells other women. He's
No,
not selling the
he's
women.
not a pimp. He's like,
he's more like a gigolo.
yeah.
He's David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
He's a player. Valentino's a player.
Gigolo.
Player. That's what he calls him, a player. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. God, my brain is not working. That's what he calls him. He calls Valentino a player because he has all those ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And he is such a good chicken. He really is probably one of the best roosters ever. He's not nasty. He's just, and believe me, he has spurs on him this long. Like if he wanted to get nasty, but no, he doesn't. He lets me hand feed him. He's such a baby. So, yeah. Practice growing layers this year. Planting a root crop underneath peppers, tomatoes, peas, and beans. Yes, just follow the rules. Make sure that your plants, carrots love tomatoes.
Yeah.
Get this book, Shawnee Shab, right here. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Get this book right here. And just make sure that your plants like each other before you do that. Because if not, you're going to have issues with roots or you're going to have issues with it not producing.
Mm-hmm.
And, so make sure that when you do that, you do a little research and make sure that your plants like each other.
Yeah. There are plenty of downloadable and printable companion planting charts that not only just list positive ones, some of them list the negative ones of ones don't plant next to each
Well,
other.
this does too. This book does too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
I've
need to
highlighted
get
so
something
much
for
stuff
free.
And that book's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Yes, it
In
has.
fact, I saw it in the library. So.
Right.
Yeah, it says right here, cabbage dislikes strawberries, tomatoes, and pole beans. So if you're planting cabbage, don't plant them near your strawberries or your tomatoes or your pole beans.
Hey, Josh.
So this whole book is really cool and gives you a ton of information. And I can't say that it's all true. I haven't done everything in this book, but I have done companion planting. And I planted my nasturtium in my garden with my cucumbers, and it really did stop cucumber bugs. Cucumber bugs hate nasturtium.
That's the one thing I really liked about that book is the bug information in there.
Yeah.
And what plants to plant around other plants that will keep the bugs away from that plant. And then you got your sacrificial plant and you got your, it's really awesome.
And you can never go wrong by planting extra.
Yeah.
Some for me.
Hey, Glenn.
Some for the bugs.
Yeah, some for me, some for the bugs, some for the deer. Plant twice as much as you need.
Yeah, but like with my peas, I planted a pound for a reason because every year I was getting a turkey or something that was coming into the garden and wanted to eat my peas. So I planted a pound and I got 21 out of 1 pound of peas. I got 20 pounds of peas last year.
Nice.
And they're a pain in the ass to chuck and to get all the peas out. But once you do, they are so delicious.
Yeah.
So did the
Did you
turkey
make
come
a
back
soup?
again?
Huh?
Was it a wild turkey that was getting into your peas?
No, it was one of my 6. It was a female who happened to lay her eggs underneath my son's slide outside. He has like one of those play slides, and like it has a ladder on one side. It's like, one of those play school things. And the turkey laid its eggs underneath there. I'm like, what are you thinking? Oh, crazy turkey.
Well, they are.
They're
they're not as smart as chickens, I don't think, turkeys, but they're so lovable.
Thanks for being a member, Kathy Bates. I love you.
Hey, Kathy Bates.
What's interesting about turkeys, wild turkeys are very smart.
Yes.
Once they've been bred and stuff and domesticated and stuff, their brain went left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I disagree. I think the problem is that turkeys are late bloomers. So if they survive a year and a half, then they get smart. The dumb ones die off quick. The smart ones are the ones that last.
Survival of
the dumb ones are the ones that look up into the air and open their mouths.
The dumb ones die off like, oh, hey, we're in the incubator. Let's fall into the water dish.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's now, okay. I do have to say market birds are dumb. Market birds are dumb, but you're typically only raising market birds for the meat. You don't want them as a pet. However,
but that's
my
same
heritage
with market
birds,
chickens, though, too.
Yeah, my heritage birds are smart. They know. I walk out of my porch and I make a turkey call, and they come. Those birds are awesome, and they're cool to look at, and they're hardy. They've survived that negative temperature, because they don't really have a home. They have a home, but they don't, because they like to roost high. So they roost on top of a fence pole. And they're hardy birds. Hardy. They survived those negative temperatures with no problem.
Yeah, my daughter, my son-in-law picked up some free chickens, which included a rooster. That rooster would not stay in the run with all the other chickens.
Yeah.
And he was out running around in the freezing temperature. One morning, I think it was the morning after the minus 28, they found him frozen in motion.
Yeah, some birds are just not smart, and I have to tell you, Polish are not smart.
But they're
dumb. Hello, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. We had about 28 people up in here, so I appreciate it. Including Quebec, Homestead, Blands. Thank you guys. You guys are new. Well, I haven't seen y'all in a while. You're not new, but I haven't seen you guys in a while. So thank you guys for being here.
And Barry's here.
And Barry's here. Barry. We love Barry.
Hey, Barry, thank you for coming to my show. I didn't make it to.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for being a member.
I did a live the other day, the premiere, and I didn't even show up to my own premiere because we're out at the property taking care of business.
Hey, our treasured home. Thank you guys for coming in. You guys are so nice. But yeah, so.
Hey, our treasured home.
All right, you guys are all gardeners in some way or form. So what are you doing this year, Yosi, for your concrete garden?
Well, I have a lot of eggplant that I want to grow. I have the white snow one. They're so beautiful. And I have one strange one that I got from Joe. It is like orange with stripes. I don't remember the name of it. But it looks like a tomato. But it's an eggplant.
Cool.
Nice. Nice.
And I'm planning to have my potatoes and peas like usual.
That sounds wonderful. Okay. What do you? How are you designing this year, Gil? What do you have in mind? Where are you going to put stuff? Do you have your raised beds? Did you move all that stuff?
The raised beds are going to be getting moved here as soon as it thaws out. I'm moving them from behind the shop to straight out the back where I moved all that dirt in when they were pouring the concrete. And so I'm going to put those IBC tote raised beds across there, finish backfilling it. I'm going to get 2 more loads at least 2 more loads of topsoil at 22 tons a load.
Nice.
And then I am planting, I got 10 pounds of cover crop. So the new soil is getting cover crop in there. The IBC totes are going to have, I'm not going to, hey,
Becca.
I'm going to see how this, if the strawberries survive that polar vortex covered with straw. If they did, it would be great. I'm probably going to some of the peas I just ordered, the winter peas and stuff. I'll plant in the in one of the IBC totes, and plant some of the cucumbers in the IBC totes. Because I have the hose, I have the drip hose, the soaker hose to water that. I'll have that set up. But everything else is getting the cover crop put down, which has alfalfa, clover, peas, and another legume in there. And that's just going to get in there to build the soil. And then later this summer, I'm going to turn it. And then I will put out some more of cover crop on it to get it going and stuff.
What is your cover crop of choice? Are you doing alfalfa? What are you doing?
It's a mix. It's a mixed one.
It's a mix.
It's a mix. It has those things in it. The peas, the alfalfa, the clover, and a couple other things in there. And it's quote a no-till. But my wife discovered no-till. You still turn it over and it works better.
You still have to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that sounds excellent. So you have an idea of what you're doing and how you're doing it. And kind of you're starting over, aren't you?
I'm chitting apple seeds right now.
Nice.
Trying to get some
little
Granny Smith and Fuji's to grow. If I can get 2 Granny Smiths and 2 Fuji's to sprout and grow, we will have our apple trees that the grandkids love and my wife loves. And we'll have those out here, and I'll plant them out there.
Grandkids will be adults by the time they're ready to grow.
Actually, these are from the trees in California. My wife brought up 2 big flats of apples when she came up. And so those were producing in 4 years.
Okay. It's usually 4 to 7 years on apple trees, depending if they get a fungus or something horribly goes wrong. But they usually produce in like 7 years, something like that. Yeah. Takes a while.
From seed is.
But one of the new things I'm going to add to it now that I just bought it, thank you, Courtney.
Hey, Green Granny.
The short stuff are going to be planted after I get the
Granny.
The cover crop down. Sweet. I'm going to stick some of the short stuff out there and let them grow up in the middle of the cover crop.
That sounds wonderful. Rebel, how are you doing it this year? Do you have a design in your mind?
I have the raised beds I'm still filling with soil and planting that I've built. I'd like to get 2 more raised beds done. And then I have a ton of wood chips that I seeded with mushroom spore that didn't take. And I want to spread that out in the food forest. So
Okay.
I really am working on maintenance this year more than actual crop. As far as the food forest goal is, I'm looking for American persimmon to add to the food forest, and I'm looking for chestnut. And I found sources for chestnuts. I just have to go pick them up off the ground. So I haven't got over there to get them, but that they're cold stratifying as we speak. So
nice. Outdoor Adventures says, do you have issues with raccoons eating your stuff at all? My reason being, I recently moved into the city, so I'm going to probably be getting a little green stock planter. Okay, yes. You should have watched my video from last year. It was HE double hockey sticks, to tell you the truth. We had 70 Grandero plants. We planted them all. We were so excited. We babied them from January or whatever when we first started them. And we put them out there. We always put an egg in the hole. We fertilized. The next day, a raccoon literally pulled up every single plant. We were so angry, so exhausted. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, we had an issue. So they didn't destroy the plant. They just pulled them up. And thankfully, they were just newly planted. So when they pulled them up, there really wasn't that much damage. So we put them back in the ground. And then I noticed that a raccoon ate my rose bush, which I thought was very strange because why the hell would they eat a rose bush? They have thorns on them. Like, that had to have hurt. Like, really?
He needed a little extra vitamin C.
Yeah, something. So anyway, we did trap. We trapped for them, and they're not good to have around anyway. They eat the chickens, they eat the livestock. And so we did trap for them. We caught, like, I think 4.
And the disease.
Yeah, and spread disease as well. They are not good to have around. People are like, oh.
So if you see Courtney walking around with a raccoon hat, you know where she got it.
Yes.
I have raccoons that get in my cabin with me at night. I sleep with a BB gun because I haven't been able to get the cabin sealed up enough to keep them out.
Nice.
And I wake up and they're at the foot of my bed going, "Hi, how you doing?
Oh my goodness!"
In here? So yeah, I've trapped them too and didn't.
Yeah, that would totally freak me out, and I would not be about that. No.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's sort of like a glorified tent there right now anyway, so.
Okay, so Laura, you have some new stuff going on. You have a new house. Are you planting a garden this year at all?
Well, we're starting. We have to move our logs out of the way. Those oak logs we cut down. And the garden's going in there. And so I'm taking the topsoil that we have healed up. And I'm starting with cardboard on the base and putting down the topsoil over that, mixing in my compost that I have going on. And yeah, we're starting from scratch. So we'll see how things go, if we can get anything going.
I definitely will be watching. I'm curious because it's going to be your first garden in Tennessee.
Yep.
So I'm going to be really, really excited to watch it go down, see how your soil is, and you know, I'm excited for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it is, and it's gonna make people want to watch because
I'm gonna put up a lot of like one of the things that I have to do is plant some mint all over my property because we have some problems already with rodents. So we want to put a bunch of mint around that garden, especially, and around the house.
Yeah.
And just kind of keep them away, you know. So
I did find it very, very helpful that I put a fence around my garden.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. I mean, there's so many deer on our property. You can see their footprints all the time. We harvested 4 deer this year off our property. So
nice.
Yeah. Well, my brother did. So
nice.
We don't have the time to hunt.
When did you hunt with built the house and everything else?
No, Laura, with that property, you don't have to spend time. You just drive out there, get out of there. There it is. Boom.
Oh, I know. No, we need to sit with our coffee on the porch in the morning. And
what do you mean adventures? You don't want to go out there with your gun and shoot raccoons off your porch where your neighbors are 10 feet away?
I think, well, my neighbors aren't 10 feet away. Like a mile.
Well, adventures, they were talking about he couldn't do what Gil wanted them to do because he lives in the city.
Yeah,
like, what do you mean?
Traps are great. Traps are great for raccoons.
Yes.
Adventures, I have seen it. I have not used it myself. But the wire mesh trash cans at the dollar store make perfect bird cages to put over your plants.
There you go.
If you ever have one of your rabbits get out, they're great for catching rabbits too. Those raccoon traps. Yeah.
See, ours are a catch to kill. type deal.
Yeah.
So there's like a thing, and there's a spike in the ground, and if they walk over it, and by the way, raccoons love salmon or sardines.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, so do possums. I caught as many possums in my live trap as I did.
Oh, that's
and then I've got
horrible.
to let them go because, you know, they aren't
By the
problem.
way, if you catch a raccoon, you don't want the oil of the fish on top of the food that you put in. They like the smell, they don't like the taste.
Mm. That's interesting to know. Yeah. They love anything that's strong scented, I can tell you that, because they really love that fish emulsion that I was putting all over my plants and garden.
Yeah.
That's what drew them in.
Yeah. I'm sure it was.
It's so frustrating because all organic fertilizers stink.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
They do.
Okay, CR, I get you. But yeah, so just be careful what you're putting on your garden. You know, we won't hate you if you use stuff like Miracle Grow. I highly suggest not to use it. But if you don't have a choice in the matter, no one's going to hate you for using Miracle Grow. You got to feed your family somehow.
Yeah. And it gets expensive.
Yeah.
So it's hard here in Tennessee because Miracle Grow is everywhere and it's hard to find organic.
Yeah.
So it's totally different than Oregon and Washington. It's a little easier to find there.
The fish emulsion I can buy at Walmart.
Yeah.
In the gallon jugs. I think it was $20 a gallon.
It's one of the cheapest.
Yeah, but it went up in price.
Mm.
So even though it is one of the cheapest, it went up in price because of everything that's going on in the world.
You can always make your own fish emulsion by gallon tanks, and when you go fishing, put the carcasses in the water.
Yeah, explain that to the neighbors. Yeah. Why does your property smell like dead fish? Oh, I'm making fish emulsion. And don't worry, I put the barrels right next to the fence line. I'm sure they'll love me for it.
Yeah. That might keep the hunters off of our property because the neighbor sells hunting rights to her property, but hunters that don't know properties don't know where the property line is, so they come onto our property. Which is scary.
Yeah. That's really scary. And you have a lot of property, so it's really hard to keep track of all that. You'd have to make rounds every day with a four-wheeler or something.
Yeah. If I can afford a four-wheeler. Four-wheelers have gone up in price. Talk about going up in price. I bought a range today. 3 years ago, we bought a range for our kitchen, a nice one, $1,600. We're like, wow, that's expensive. That same range with the approximate accoutrements, all that stuff, $3,000.
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm having to buy a new water heater across the street. It's going to, the guy's saying it's going to be between, which model you get, it's going to be between $3,000 and $4,000 for a new tankless water heater.
That's scary because I know eventually. Okay, I don't even know how old my water heater is. It was here when my grandpa lived, and it's probably at least 40 years old. So, with that being said, eventually at some point it's going to go. You
can get a regular water heater. These are the tankless, is what he's talking about.
Okay. I was going to say, back in the day when I worked at a hardware store, and the water heaters were like $500. I thought that was a lot of money. I'm like, that's a lot of money for a water heater. They're not $500 anymore.
No, they're about $800.
I'm like, holy crap! The price of them have skyrocketed as well. Whyde Family Farm. Place the barrels in the direction of the breeze and spread that fish smell all over the neighborhood. Oh, that'd be great. Because my other neighbor is my mom. So I'll just, place them in the back 40 back there.
Mom, this is what you get for killing my bees.
Go right to our back porch. By the way, the people that used to live here, they had pigs. They had tons of them in the way back of our property. And it lined up perfectly with my mom's back porch.
Oh.
So in the summertime, if you were sitting on her screened-in back porch eating, all you could smell is pig crap. It was wonderful.
That's appetizing.
It's disgusting.
Courtney, remember, fun fact, we got shown the little component from the water heater that used to, all the water heaters in America used to have that component in the factory we toured. They used to make them in the factory we toured. Remember? He showed us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact. Now they make canning lids. Just a fun fact.
Interesting. Oh, bye, CR. See you later, honey. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Look for small pieces of bones. Oh. Those pigs, I don't know what kind of pigs they had. It was like, they're scary. They were scary pigs. And they were big and brown. And like they gave them bowling balls to play with.
Oh, wow.
The pigs were ginormous. Like I've never seen anything like it. And every once in a while they would get out of the fence. They're scary. Those are the ones that would like eat you. Like they're the ones that you think about when you're hunting truffles in France.
Yeah.
They're freaking huge. Like, yeah.
So are they the breeder pigs then?
They must have been. I don't know. They were just, I've never seen anything like it.
Not like a cute little.
No, my uncle always had those pigs that are like pink.
Yeah.
They're like a regular looking pig.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he always got like 6 of them. But these, I don't know what they had. They were brown and hairy and, scary.
Or were they like, what are those called?
Like a Russian boar? Is that what you're thinking of?
Or like the Roots and Refuge pig?
No, the Mangalisa.
Mangalisa.
Those are cute.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having a pig like that. But no, these were just like brown pigs. And they were huge. But yeah. Yeah, you could have totally rode these pigs if you could have trained them right. By the way, I always feel sorry for the kids at the fair that have to like have those pigs. They always like have them and then they whip the crap out of their ass. You know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. I always feel bad. I'm like, what if the pig attacks? Because pigs are nasty and they have like human teeth almost. Like they can just like eat you. Like how does that work? And then you got like a 3-foot tall person like walking their pig at the fair, whipping the crap out of their ass. You don't think that pig's gonna attack you?
Yeah.
Old Ways Gardening suggested they could be red Durocs, and she's right. Red Durocs are the best. Make the best bacon.
Yeah, that's probably what they were because they used them for butchering. So. And they butchered them themselves because every once in a while you hear gunshots going off and you know what they were doing. And then all of a sudden it got really quiet.
Yeah. And they'll just hold still for you. You put some food on the ground for them and there
that's
you go.
Horrible.
It takes a lot stronger than I thought to do that. You have to really get the right spot and you have to have the right tool, not just any tool. It has to be the right tool for that job.
Yeah.
It's a job I only did once and decided that is something I will always pay somebody else to do for me.
Yeah. Someone a lot stronger because if I just hear a pig squeal, like it's just.
Well, I had to have my nephew come over and do the deed because I can't do the deed.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
I raised 5 of them and then I'm out of here.
What is that? A fridge or a hot water heater? I can't see it.
A water heater.
Oh, $4.39. No, that's not bad at all.
But how many gallons is it? That's what the real. Because if it doesn't have very many gallons, it doesn't matter.
40.
I like more
So,
hot water than that if I'm actually in a
Yeah.
house that has hot water and a water heater.
I think so, or in the ear. Don't
So
they
a
shoot them in the
50
ear?
is
I'm
9.
not sure. I'm not an expert.
Yeah, you need to.
Right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right there.
Mm.
You need to
Nowhere
get to
else
the
will
brain.
work. Yeah, nowhere else will work.
Yeah, there's a specific way to butcher, and I am not a butcher.
And
So
you just have to be humane about it.
yeah.
That's the big thing. But I will never raise them again unless I have a 6-foot concrete pen. I will not have a fence. It has to be a 6-foot concrete on a concrete slab with a drain that I can just take a hose and clean off the slab they're on. If I don't have a 6-foot concrete retaining wall, I'm not raising pigs ever again. I'm not chasing them.
Yeah.
And a fork flip.
I thought about getting coonies, but I don't. It scares me because I cannot be associated with it. Like I cannot look at it because they look like potbelly pigs.
Yeah, they do.
And potbelly pigs are so cute. Like I'm such an animal lover. I don't think that I could kill an
But
animal.
you do realize that Vietnamese potbelly pigs were raised because they could transport them small, so they could transport them in their canoes and take them to butcher them easier than large pigs. So they were raised for meat just like the rest of them. We just made them pets over here when they're really, in every other aspect of every other place in the world, they are considered food.
Yeah,
they're cute food. I mean, I'd rather have cute, happy food.
One of our neighbors tried to give us one.
See,
They're
I
like,
don't
we don't
have
care what
this
you do with
problem.
it. You can eat it, whatever you want to do. And I'm like,
after it's been a pet for how many years?
no, after it's been a pet, no.
No.
You know, come on.
No,
That's a little different.
Yeah.
Hey, Diggs.
But yeah, so
Hey, Diggs.
I'm sorry, Diggs. I didn't shout out your live. I always share you out. You guys, you should go to Diggs Outdoors, and he goes live on Fridays too at 7, doesn't he? And so check him out.
And Tracy's in here too. T-Hand 41 Homestead.
Yeah, Diggs always has really interesting conversations. So.
Now, the person that owned this, Brandon, that owned this house here, he had pigs and he had a cement slab out there. His fence is 2x12s with OSB screwed to it, and it's about, I guess, about 5 foot tall is what the tallest part of it is. But he raised short pigs. I mean, they're like your regular big ones and stuff. You see it at the fairs and stuff. These were shorter, longer, almost like a dachshund type pig, And after about 6 months, they were gone, and he started the next batch.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
But he get a load of bales of straw delivered once a year, and he piled out there. He take bales in there and he dumped the bales out, spread it around and stuff. And then he get in there. As soon as he butchered the one set, he'd get in there with his skid steer, scrape the concrete clean, and put more down and bring in the new baby pigs. We never smelled them. We smelled the mashed potato factory more than we did the pigs.
Yeah, if they're on concrete, you're not going to.
Yeah.
You're not going to.
Those potato factories really stink out there. Really bad.
Especially on Thursday when they're making the sour cream and onion mashed potatoes.
Oh, wow.
That has to be horrible. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Pigs are on concrete. They don't waller, so you don't get that mess. However, then the people that own pigs here, they didn't have that. They just had a huge back area where they just did whatever. So they just, yeah. But usually pigs only poop in one spot.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, but it still stank, and they had to put lime and stuff over top of it, but it was horrible. Eventually he got rid of the pigs because it just was bad. And they kept getting out.
Joel Salatin does them on wood chips. He makes a carbonaceous diaper.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that
I like the way Joel Salatin
supposedly
does it.
doesn't stink. I'd love to go see his farm.
Yeah, me too.
He is actually a really nice person.
He is. He is super sweet in person.
You know, since I met him and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
haven't got to talk to him for a couple minutes.
20 minutes to meet him. How long did you wait in line to meet him, Joel?
Oh, it was really long, so I left, and then I came back, and there was nobody there.
Oh.
But then, as soon as I got up there to talk to him, 3 people got in line behind me, so I didn't really get to talk to him very long. It was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
I got to spend more time with Justin, so it's okay. The real Justin, not just the cardboard figure. But I did get to spend some time with the real Justin.
There was a cardboard. Oh, can't even talk. There was a cardboard figure of Justin Rhodes, and me and Tammy took our picture next to him.
I saw that. But you met him in person. I saw that live.
Yeah. It was fun. The whole thing was fun. I had so much fun.
I couldn't believe it when I went live and he was there, and I was like, I'm going to try and see if he'll do this. And then I'm like, I'm live right now. Do you just want to pop on? He's like, sure. And I'm like, really? Okay. So that was pretty funny.
I'm hoping we get to go back next year and do it again.
Did you make that the thumbnail?
Yes, I did. I did make it.
Good girl. Good girl.
Yeah. It actually, even after the fact, it still got some views. I think we got like 181 views or something. It wasn't like tremendous or anything.
Sweet.
I took a few shorts. I filmed Joel when he was talking, but I was so far away I couldn't really see him, but I could hear him. And I just did a couple really good clip sound bites and did shorts, and they've done pretty good. So,
Good.
thank you, Joel, if you're listening.
Because he watches Courtney all the time.
Yeah,
his
I did have permission.
I'm the it factor. I mean, why wouldn't he? Oh, please. I'm sure he has better things to do.
I don't think he even has a TV or a computer.
No, he doesn't even have a
I think he
TV.
kind of says he doesn't do that kind of stuff, but I don't know.
No, we went out adventures with Outdoor Eagle. No, we did a superb canning event. And
It was the Food Security Summit in Ohio.
Yeah. And I went to support Tammy, give her some moral support, and we videoed.
She's my emotional support YouTuber.
Yeah.
They asked me to bring people, so I brought Courtney, and I brought a TikTok person that I know personally to the event, so that it got covered on all the social medias. It was a lot of fun.
I tell you what, I will never get again though is those turkeys, the bronze-breasted turkeys. Even if I'm just buying for meat, I like the white ones so much better. They were so mean, and that's what I've heard about them. So don't get the bronze-breasted; they're so mean.
I have a thing for turkeys. I don't know if you're friends with me on Facebook. Usually in November, I post my picture of me in my van with 6 turkeys behind me. We're all driving around together. And my brother had a turkey he used to take every day down to the gas station and get a cup of coffee with him. So we tend to have pet turkeys in my family. It's a weird thing.
Turkeys are so cute.
Yeah.
Some of them are like dogs, you know.
Yes.
My brother's turkey showed up at his place. It was a tame one. It showed up at his place, and he would let it out when he got out to the garage to pull out. He went every day for coffee down to the corner gas station.
Wow.
And so the turkey would come out of the garage. He'd let it out for the day. he'd open the truck and this turkey started jumping in the truck.
There's my pet turkey.
Garden State Gardener, they have said that they plan on doing it again next year, but that was, while I was still at the event. I haven't heard anything about dates or anything yet. But I hear that they are going to do it. So hopefully I will get invited to speak again. And hopefully Courtney will go as my emotional support YouTuber.
Yeah, if you need me, I will be there 100%.
It was a lot more fun having somebody I knew there.
Yeah.
We had a blast, and yeah. The All-American people were so nice too. I had fun hanging out with them, and it was just fun. It was a good time. For sure. Yeah.
It looked like a good time.
I think the highlight, while we're talking about it, the highlight for me was meeting Rory Feek. I did eventually wash my shoulder. He put his arm around me, and I have eventually washed my shoulder, but it took a while before I could do that.
Yeah, I'll never forget. I'm like, we walk up, and the guy's like, "Are you here to meet Rory Feek?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess not me, really. It's her mainly." I'm like, it's her. Then he comes out.
Who's this lady? She's indoors.
Like she was got. It was great. I was so happy we got to meet him.
And the funny thing is, the guy that introduced us knew me because I'd been pictured there, but I had no idea what he was, and he was another presenter, which I met him a couple days later then. And I'm like, oh, that's why he does a magazine. He had a magazine published. So the guy that introduced us, Mervyn, is the owner. I can't remember the name of the magazine. I should be plugging it right now, but
I can't think of it right now either.
And that's how he brought Rory there, and that's why he introduced us, because he knew who we were, even though I didn't know him yet.
Yeah.
Such a nice man. Oh, wonderful man. He does a lot with special needs children. His magazine is mostly about special needs children. And
that's awesome.
Rory. So.
Yes.
So
because
cool.
he has children that are special needs, right?
Rory has a daughter that has special needs. She's Down syndrome, and then the gentleman that was a magazine order, I believe he has his own or he's adopted some special needs children, and so he's very supportive of that community. And I kept the magazine. I wanted to get a subscription, but I haven't got it yet. Because that's something that's very near to my heart too, with 3 kids that are special needs that I've adopted.
Yep.
So what do y'all think of this new time that I have here? You like me going on at 7?
I do.
Yeah, it works for me better.
I get up so early now because I'm running out an hour away, most of the days.
Yeah, and I haven't been able to make your lives either, Laura. I've just been...
I haven't had any.
Well, with Fred and everything, waking up so early, I really have to watch myself because I can't sleep. Like last night, I could not sleep. It was like 3 a.m. and I'm like, and I had to wake up at 9. Or no, I had to wake up at 8. And I'm still like wide awake at 3 a.m., like bored as hell. And so I really have to watch myself as well. Yeah. Hey, Thor, what you doing?
And you end up watching horror movies.
Oh, I love horror movies. I watched The Conjuring 1 and The Conjuring 2 yesterday and the day before. But I did a little research on The Conjuring, the number 2 one, because I was like, did this stuff really happen? I'm curious. So I did a little research, and I was really disappointed to find out that the Warrens did not even go to that location, like not even a little bit. And I was like, and they made an entire movie about them going to that place. I was so mad. Oh, the fiction of Hollywood. But having a bud here In America, that can mean two things. You're either drinking Budweiser or you're smoking weed. I don't know which one it is, Thor.
And don't do it on your channel.
Yes.
You will be in trouble, mister.
Yes.
If he's drinking the bud, that's allowed still. He just can't smoke it.
No,
Yeah.
because his New Year's resolution was to cut way down. So, Thor, hopefully you have cut way down.
Yeah.
We're going to support you on your New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Never tell me your New Year's resolution, by the way. Not unless you want an accountability partner. I'm terrible about, remembering that and throwing it back up.
Oh, Lord.
No, not actually having a bud. It was from the What's Up commercial. Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, we cannot be adults. That's
WhatsApp commotion. WhatsApp have ads now?
what?
What's the ads? WhatsApp commotion. Like WhatsApp have ads now?
Advertisement and a commercial are kind of the same thing on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. But okay, on YouTube, it ad for the WhatsApp. Gotcha. Okay, I got confused for a second.
Alrighty. Anything else anybody would like to discuss this evening?
Are you
I
ready,
did my
ready for the second polar vortex supposed to come in about, I think it was 15 to 21 days it's supposed to hit?
I am ready. I have tons of firewood. I am not scared. Not in the slightest. However, I want to let you guys know I'm still doing herb classes. So if you are a member, you get an herb class. So I already did my herbal infusion for honey. I already did that class. You can watch it. We did kind of get off topic towards the end, but I will be doing another one and discussing more herbs and stuff here shortly. So probably in February, I'll do another one. So we'll have those classes. If you
I'll
are
go
a
back and
member,
look at that one.
if you are a member and you have a skill or something that you would like to teach somebody, please let me know and I will set you up and you can do a members only class and teach somebody your skill. And we've had a couple of people already, and you can also go back and watch those videos if you are a member. So one was Tammy. She talked about how to write an ebook. And then the other one was Bob, who taught us how to make emergency candles. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. So if you have a skill, you can email me. And I will set you up with a date and time, or we can figure it out, and you can teach a class on it. Hey, Shift Kicker. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Shift.
Those videos, do you have a members playlist set up for those?
Uh-huh.
Dang, you got more playlists than I do.
I got it. Where is this? It's in the members. It should be the members only chat. When you
Members
go to the
videos,
page,
there it is.
yeah, say members videos, and everything should be in there. And I did update it because I did have like a lot of nonsense on there because I did a lot of members only chats and stuff. So I decided to just cut it back and just do educational videos. So I did that, and so those are just on the members only. Food trip skills. Yep.
Yeah, there's 11 videos in there.
That's quite a bit. Yeah, there's a painting class in there that Fishes and Lowe's did.
There's
There's
that GIMP class that Viper did.
Yep, that's still in there.
Valerian root. Courtney, on your herbal stuff, are you going to be talking about herbal teas.
Yes.
All right. Green tea is not considered an herbal tea, is it?
No, it's a tea.
It's got caffeine in it too.
It does have a lot of health properties, though.
Yeah.
It's clean your arteries right out. So if you've got a lot of problems with cholesterol or plaque buildup, green tea is your
Yeah,
go-to.
I just saw the video from Dr. Eric Berg on that. That's why I was,
I need to drink that.
wondering. He says 1 cup a day is all you need to take on it.
They did an autopsy on my grandfather, and he had perfectly clear arteries. And they're like, why is his arteries so clear? Because he was in his 80s. And we're like, he drank green tea 3-4 times a day. He probably had squeaky clean arteries.
Mm.
That's what I do.
Let me find it for you. I will find the video and I'll put it in the chat. Give me a second.
Which video are you looking for?
The raccoon video.
Oh. I was just about ready. I'm going to drop that the members only playlist there for you. That way the members can go look at the playlist.
All right.
Thor, I'm not manscaping. Didn't you see my video on making beard oil? No manscaping, beard oil.
There we go. So there's Courtney's members playlist.
Yeah, the name of the video is How We Plant Tomatoes and Have Raccoon Eat Your Tomatoes. It's a Shed Wars Global Gardening video. Here, and I'm going to share it out. Here it is. Oops, coffee. Thank you.
Oh, I got to go grab something real quick to show you guys.
I believe I even showed that rose bush that they ate in that video as well.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you're not the only one that does that, actually. Star puts coconut oil in his hair, and he said it works wonderfully.
When my wife was up here, she kept stealing my big mug. So I couldn't have my hot apple cider. So I got something for her. I got a big mug. This is a 28-ounce mug.
Wow.
And it comes with 4 different things on there. One of it is, I love coffee.
Mm.
Anyways, I did a mail call on this Sunville. It's with a link to it on it. But yeah, it's a big cup.
That's about the size coffee cup I need in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
I only have to have a couple of those.
Inside that thing.
I literally drank a pot of coffee this morning and got called out on it because I bought Jen. You met her on
That is makeup.
Courtney's Friday video. I bought Jen coffee for Christmas and then made a pot today and drank the whole pot. She didn't even get a cup at her house.
Wow.
Thorhaven, those are not 2 dudes holding hands. I know
All right. The one in the center here is female. Look at the hair.
But like your head covers it up, so from a distance, and if somebody's just passing by, it looks like seriously Brokeback Mountain. Not gonna lie.
All right, see the hair flicking off there, the hair flicking off over on that side too, and you notice how short that hair is. Yeah. So.
Yeah, did you see those having hair? He got long hair.
Yeah, so, but his is not like that. I mean, but this is actually this is the husband and wife.
But Gail, don't you know that you don't have to have, just because you have long hair doesn't mean that you're a male or a female.
I got long hair.
Well, when you have hair this short, you're male.
There's women that have had hair that short.
All right, guys, can you hold Laura or Yosi, can you take over for me for just a moment? I gotta get do something with Fred real quick. So
Okay.
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 All
How you
right.
doing, Al?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. And
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, I finally made it up here.
Nice.
A little
I've been
busy lately.
Yeah, you've been pretty steady go at stuff.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. How's
Yeah.
everything coming along?
Quick.
Yeah.
We're looking at like moving in spring, early spring.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
So you got all your little details taken care of that the contractor had to fix?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the contractor worked really well with us.
Good.
A good guy. Everything that we asked that needed to be fixed, he had his guys out there fixing it all right away, you know. And
Nice.
so it was awesome. So we really didn't. We had more problems with the what happened is we went through a building. We thought a builder, right? That's the way they sold us their package, and what they were is more like a building supplier. But they kind of put it out there that they were the builder. They were going to build our house and get it dried in. Well, we're dried in now, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And so we ran into an issue with they framed our first phase so quickly that they made mistakes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And so we contacted our builder, and they said contact the contractor, and we're like, well, you hired him, we didn't hire him. And they were like, so there was this whole like, you know, upheaval. And but we never really had any problems with the contractor. It was the actual person that said that they said, well, you know, you need to contact him. And we're like, why? You hired them. And, you know, they kind of denied that they hired him and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, how does this work? And so it was a lot of communication problems. So we're still happy, you know, we got things right and they fixed things right. And they fixed the sag in our roof and all of that stuff. So it's all good.
all right, thanks guys. Sorry, I had to. Fred was napping, and I wanted to make sure he was up, because if he naps too late, then I can't put him to bed. So, and then he had school early in the morning.
Yeah.
I dropped the boys off here at 3:30, went to babysit my cousin's kids, came back at 5. They were all asleep, and they've all woken up. So I'm like, oh, I hope these boys sleep tonight, or I'm going to be awake all night.
Oh,
So I
man.
feel you. If they take too long a nap, you know.
Hey, Garrett. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate
Garrett.
it.
So yeah, so things are good.
Well, I'm glad everything got straightened out.
Yeah, me too. It was just, you know, it's just the frustration of the lack of communication and, you know, people going.
Well, this was supposed to be a company that you had. They were kind of supposed, I almost like a foreman type thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones supposed to go and hire the contractors to do the jobs and this, that, and everything else. That's what you would expect. So if something went wrong, you didn't go to the ones that were doing it. You went to the foreman and said, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, no, you go talk to them.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to talk to you because you're the one I hired to hire them.
Yeah, right.
Type thing.
Yeah, so your general is denying being the general contractor.
Yeah. So we are the general contractor now, so it'll be all good. And we will be the general contractor on our shopperage, as my husband calls it. When we start to build our shop and garage, so it's a shopperage.
Yeah.
So
They say
So
hide
the
everyone
guys that
makes
are
it
doing
hide
that,
me.
the guys that are actually doing the building, the actual physical building, those contractors, those are good guys, right?
Those are good guys.
So as you being the general, you're going to hire them again to do the shop garage.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Because
don't know who that is, but it is making me hungry for chips. So who's eating chips?
I think it's Al Mike.
Oh, okay.
Is it me? Hang on.
Yep.
Al's the culprit.
Yeah, so the actual builders that you guys got to see, if you watch our videos, those are all good
Is that
guys.
better?
It's
Yeah.
fine. You're fine. People
I am
in the
very,
side chat
very
like, who has those chips?
This is my expensive headphones.
Ooh.
Aw.
Well, at least for once it wasn't the Red Baron right here. I'm over here going, it's not me, guys. It's not me, because I get blamed for all the noise.
Yeah, we call Rebel's computer the Red Baron because every once in a while it takes off.
Yeah. That's funny.
It's me. Now you're really going to see all of my hair. Look.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Getting long.
Just put some coconut oil in that. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
You want some? I got
Just-
plenty.
All over the place.
I've got a big jar downstairs. I tell my husband to put it in his beard.
Mm.
But he
I
has
cook with it.
smells really good that he puts in his beard. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
I
don't
got
know
buff,
if I like
I got buff for my beard. And
Yeah.
what I does is when I puts it in my beard, then I just goes like this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't
It's
know
the
if I
same
like the
thing.
beard or I like the smelly stuff you put in it because so, you know.
Well, what do you think? Do you like the beard?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe you like his beard and not just the smelly stuff.
I like that I can go come here, honey, come here and give me a kiss.
Someone posted an accident on.
Well,
You
it's
gotta
Uncle
take the
Phil.
glasses off and put them over top.
Yeah, Uncle Phil.
Wasn't it?
That's the worst. Maybe that's the chips you were hearing.
Yeah, somebody posted a meme. Basically, half his beard got yanked out, and it was showed wrapped around the
saw that.
buffer grinder thing.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
He
I
was
saw
bleeding a little bit.
Yeah,
I saw a girl trying to curl her hair with a drill and took off the big patch of hair right here, and it just pulled it. It was just like waxing. It pulled it all out right smooth.
Oh wow.
So the big piece was gone all right here, just here.
Yeah. Remember the hand mixers?
Mhm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The hand
I
blender.
saw plenty of of the hair of the goat. Yeah, plenty of them.
Whenever I go to use anything like that, I do this
There you go.
because I'm not risking it. I'm already after catching this on fire once. That was
Oh
enough.
wow.
Oh,
I
I was
bringing
out-
the smoke
You
for the
shush.
Amish guy.
You're going out.
Burnt off half his beard. His wife wasn't cooking for him anymore, and so he lit the stove and he's bending down, and his beard went.
hmm.
Oh, that's sad.
That's remind me of Mrs. Doubtfire when he cooks the
Sticking with
phone for the first time.
Oh yeah, and his
Oh, when he got his rubber boots on
Yeah.
fire?
yeah.
Yeah.
I went out camping. I leaned down to blow on the fire, and when I went like this, all this went. I was like,
Oh wow. Hair burns really quick too.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is really
But the problem that when hair brown, it stinks.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I had to cut out a big section out of my beard because it was all like after it burns, it gets that really rough
Right.
texture and hard, and I had to cut it all out. I was
We had a
very
cat jump up next to the stove one time you know, yeah, and it went like that, just
Yeah.
like poor kitty. Threw him in the back in the 80s, you know, threw him in the sink and got him out real quick. But man,
You're lucky you were able to catch the cat.
Yeah.
well, the cat was like, yeah, freaked.
Yeah.
The cat was probably in
Yeah.
shock.
Yeah,
I saw a few videos on Facebook that cat was obsessive. It's more than one cat with open fires and stoves and stuff like that.
weird.
You know, like you have the brick fire, and
Yeah.
they always wanted to put the hand in it.
Yeah, they paw it because it's flickering and it's something to play with. And they
Mhm.
start swatting at it and my hand's on fire.
Not very bright.
Don't worry about losing those watch hours. You have 12 months. So just keep,
Yeah,
do
no, don't-
lives.
It don't matter.
Oh, can I want to show something on that if I may, Courtney. Let me get set up here for it to explain that to people here. Let me go up here. This open here, and
I haven't looked at my watch hours in a long time.
okay. Let me share this. All right, I'm gonna. If you want to share that, Courtney, I'll explain it all to a lot
yeah,
of people so
sorry.
they don't understand it here. All right, so this is my 28 days on Gray Man. If I go up over here and I click on the 365, not lifetime, 365, and then I go down here, see more. So right now, this is going to show. This is just the videos that have the most hits on them and stuff like that. But if I go to secondary matrix here, and I click watch hours. Now, the aqua one there is the watch hours, and you can see right here I got 26 watch hours that are going to disappear tomorrow morning, and then the next day I got 5.24 watch hours that are going to disappear the next day, and that it moves along linearly. So you always have 365 days is what they're counting.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're losing, because I can in 2 days I'm going to lose 53 watch hours, but in tomorrow I'm going to pick up a bunch because I have the midnight ride tomorrow night.
Yep.
So that's the way it goes up and down. As you Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can see looking at it here, the gap there, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah. So
But don't worry about losing them all. You have 12 months. And
Yeah.
if you do a live stream a week, you can get all your hours.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yes.
And then this one up here, this 273 watch hours was when I did that 24-hour live stream.
Yeah.
I'm never doing that again.
Oh no, that sounded like bad. I couldn't have done that.
It was great while I was doing it.
I did.
Then I went to bed. I woke up a couple hours later. It's like I feel like crap. It took me
Yeah.
3 or 4 days to recover from that.
Yeah.
I'm not a 20-year-old anymore.
No.
Huh.
I'm
You're
after
not?
doing a bunch of those really because I did my own, and then I stayed up with Johnny, then I stayed up with Raquel, then I stayed
Yeah.
up
Prepper
with
101, I'm talking about peeping through your windows.
That's crazy. I couldn't do it.
So I think next one I does is probably going to be monetization party, 24-hour live monetization party.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting pretty close.
Yeah. That's good.
So
That's good.
that's my plan.
Yeah, see, I had plenty of watch hours. It's just that I needed the people to get monetized here on Gray Man.
Yeah.
And
so-
now I got it. Yay!
Yeah, as long as you keep continuing to do live streams or keep making videos, then you're fine. So don't worry about it too much. But yeah. My goal is to be monetized by the end of March. I have 761 subs. And you can do it. That's kind of where I was. And I got monetized by that time as well. A couple years ago. So you can totally do that, Tihan. It's doable.
Yeah,
And
we'll
let us
stick
know
with it.
too. We'll run your playlists.
Remember though, if you're supporting someone and running their playlist, you can only play 4 videos, and then you got to switch it up and play a video from someone else.
Right now,
Otherwise, they say it's a bot.
right now I'm playing Homestead Aquarius and Back to Basics Annie's channel because they're both very close to having their watch hours.
Yeah,
So
if you guys can, go to Homestead Aquarius and watch his stuff right now. He's really close. So, and he's ours.
And it doesn't matter whether
how much.
It doesn't matter whether it's a 5-minute video or a 1-hour video. They count videos.
I even borrowed my son's phone and was watching on my son's phone, and I'm like typing in, "This is really rebel." But that way it was from another device too. So instead of watching the same ones over, I used another device. So if you have multiple devices, that helps too.
Hold on one second. I'll put Homestead Aquarius's link up there for you. Or somebody else that can beat me to it.
Where am I at here?
My computer's slow.
Yeah, we're getting to my bedtime now, so I'm starting to yawn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
But I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning again, so
Homestead Aquarius.
I have to go run to the property early in the morning and receive our showers and bathtub.
Nice.
Okay, that can't be right.
Yeah, you can't watch very many, Tracy, in a row, and I think it's 3 or 4, and then you have to watch somebody else, or they just think you're spam of, paid viewers or a bot or something like that. So you have to make sure that you switch it out, watch something else, and then come back to it.
Okay, that's it. They unsubscribed me from Robert.
Yeah, it's close to getting his monetization, so they're going to do that.
Yeah, well, he's got the subscribers. So why would he's 1,500 subscribers. He just needs the watch hours.
Who's that?
Homestead
Aquarius.
I better make sure I'm subscribed. I have him.
Put a video today.
What?
You put a video today.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 hours ago.
I
Payback.
didn't get a notification, and I've been watching them, and I'm.
Yeah, I didn't get a notification either.
Yeah, I know I didn't because they unsubscribed me from him.
Well, and when you get close to meeting a benchmark, it seems like that accidentally happens quite a bit to a channel.
Yeah.
It's close to their benchmark.
Accidentally.
Yeah. All right.
It's very much an accident. It's got to be an accident. Nobody would do that on purpose. It's accidental. The algorithm doesn't mean to do that to them.
Yeah. We're so sorry that happened.
Yeah.
If
If you're going to play a watch list, like if you have a playlist for their live streams, count for the videos, add up the time, and set a timer, so you don't go into that 5th video. Did I give a secret away?
What are you doing? I heard that YouTube is working on a lot of the issues that they're having with their subscriber counts and everything.
They always say that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did since the beginning of this video when I talked about how they had taken some views away from my video. I did just go in and check, and they have given me back my views and more. So
Oh.
It's funny. It's almost like they heard you.
yeah, it's fun. I now have
Well,
1,000.
Sammy has complained several times about it.
I now have 1,422 views. So we're at least
Isn't that
going in the right
interesting?
direction, not negative, backwards.
I don't understand how people can unwatch something.
Well, I was trying to figure out how I'm watching it go backwards as I'm.
That's what I mean.
It was doing so good, and I want to understand how it went down to like 41 views and 63 likes. I mean, it had more likes than views there for 24 hours. That was interesting.
If I go into a movie theater, I can't unwatch the movies and tell them to give me refunds on the movies.
Well, apparently the people who didn't watch it officially or with credit, they couldn't take the like away. But they didn't watch it, so they couldn't unlike it.
Oh my. Tingly.
All right, you guys, I'm pushing the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to end the chat. I want to thank everybody for coming in and all the new people that I haven't seen in a while come in, like Mal from Quebec Homestead and Bland's Promised Land Ranch. I haven't seen those people in a long time, so thanks for popping in. Adventures, hope you love. Oh, you're a member. Seriously? I just noticed. Thank you, Adventures. We have a new Poop Troop member. Everybody give them a big Poop Troop salute. So thank you so much for being a member of the Poop Troop. Hopefully you stick it out with us and you love the channel. I really appreciate that. And thank you guys for attending this garden talk. It was great, and we had a good evening, and I loved doing the 7 o'clock spot, so I might continue to do that.
Courtney, before you go,
Yeah.
those that receive a free membership to Courtney's channel here, it's only good for 30 days. When that 30 days is up, you need to renew that yourself. All right, spend that 99 cents. Just get your credit card out, go in there, and it'll bill you 99 cents every month.
Yes, please renew your membership. It helps me out. It is only 99 cents a month. And yeah, it really helps out the channel. It helps me out in general, too.
I pay more.
What? There is a $5.99 spot, okay? But, do what you can. Yeah, so we will see you all Friday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And y'all have a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.